The Return of the Condor Heroes. The story is set in mid-13th century at the height of the Mongolian invasion. It is during this time that Gui Jing and Huang Rong, with their unmatchable reputation and skill, rally hundreds of thousands to defend Shangyang, the last stronghold that stands in the Mongolians' way. The story begins with Li Macho's massacre of the Lu family. Her reasons of this massacre was the rejection of Lu Zhanyuan towards her many years ago. Not realizing Lu Zhanyuan and his wife had died years earlier, Li Macho attacked the family manor. As Lu Zhanyuan's younger brother, sister-in-law, and Wu Sanyang fought against Li Macho, their daughter Lu Wushuang escaped along with her cousin Chang'ing. Despite hiding, Lu Wushuang was later abducted by Li Macho while Chang'ing was saved by East heretic Huang Yaoshi. An orphan by the name of Yang Gua is accidentally hurt by one of Li Macho's poisonous needles. All of a sudden, an insane West poison Ouyang Feng appeared and helped Yang Gua purge the poison after Yang Gua agreed to call him father. In his insanity, he treated Yang Gua as his son and taught him the toad stance. Later on that day, Gui Jing and his family met Yang Gua and found the little boy resembling Gui Jing's sworn brother, Yang Kang. On learning that Yang Gua was Yang Kang's son, they took him back with them to the city. Ouyang Feng, while looking for his godson, encounters Gui Jing and a battle ensues. With both superb fighters almost being equals, both suffered injuries and Ouyang Feng fled. Gui Jing then brought Yang Gua back to Peach Blossom Island to take care of him. On their way they also pick up the Wu brothers, whose mother Wu Sanyang had been killed by Li Macho and father Wu Santong seemed to have disappeared. Once back on the island, Gui Jing decided to take the three children and his own daughter Gua Fu as his martial arts disciples. Huang Rong, fearing Yang Gua would turn out like his father, convinced Gui Jing to let her teach Yang Gua. While the other children learned martial arts from Gui Jing, Yang Gua was taught how to read and write by Huang Rong. The other children would pick on Yang Gua and one day a fight ensued. Yang Gua, having not learned martial arts, was on the losing end. As the other children continued their assault, Yang Gua got angry and unexpectedly used the toad stance Ouyang Feng had taught him and critically injured Wu Shouwen. Refusing to mention where he had learned the technique and to keep him from getting in fights with the other children, Yang Gua was sent to Chuanjian sect on Mount Zhongnan for better guidance. Upon reaching the foot of Zhongnan, Gui Jing broke a stone carving out of frustration when Yang Gua asked about his father's death. Because of this, Chuanjian priests thought Gui Jing was barging into Zhongnan. Halfway up the mountain, they were attacked by 98 Taoists, who used a modified Big Dipper formation. As they attacked, Gui Jing was forced to fight back. As the battle continued, Yang Gua was abducted by a Taoist priest. It was in this chaos that Gui Jing would fight and later defeat Mongolian Prince Wu Du. Yang Gua would manage to escape from his captor and get back to Gui Jing. Afterwards, the misunderstanding was explained. People had fought up Mount Zhongnan because false news was spread of a battle to determine a husband for the ancient tomb leader Xiaolongnu on her 18th birthday. Xiaolongnu was not only supposed to be beautiful, but the groom would gain access to all of the ancient tomb martial arts. The Taoists had mistaken Gui Jing as one of the potential suitors and attacked. When all the chaos concluded, Gui Jing entrusted Yang Gua to the Chuanjian sect. Zhao Zhijing, who held a grudge against Gui Jing for the punishment he received for leading the Big Dipper formation against the wrong person, mistreated Yang Gua, beating him and not teaching him martial arts. Zhao Zhijing taught Yang Gua the theory, but never taught him stances. At a sparring session between disciples, Yang Gua was once again forced to use the toad stance. Afterwards, Yang Gua ran and ended up at the ancient tomb and was taken in by Xiaolongnu's servant Granny Sun after Yang Gua and some Taoists were stung by the jade bees. After Yang Gua recovered, Xiaolongnu told Granny Sun to take Yang Gua back and give the jade bee antidote to the poisoned Taoists. Upon arrival, they were refused entry and later a battle ensued between Hao Datong and Granny Sun. Granny Sun was critically injured when Xiaolongnu arrived and took both Granny Sun and Yang Guo back to the ancient tomb. It was there that Granny Sun made Xiaolongnu promise to take care of Yang Guo. Xiaolongnu agreed and Granny Sun died afterwards. After she accepted Yang Guo as a disciple, Xiaolongnu imparted her skills to Yang Guo and together, they ended up learning the top ancient tomb art, Jade Maiden Heart Sutra. However, they weren't allowed to wear anything in order to practice the internal cultivation portion. During one of these sessions, the two Taoists Yin Xiping and Zhao Zhijing went closer and closer to their location. This distraction would disrupt Xiaolongnu's energy, severely injuring her. At that moment, Li Macho was preparing to return to the ancient tomb to look for the Jade Maiden Heart Sutra.